Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Corporate Gamer broadcast. I am your host, Corporate Gamer, and tonight we are playing The Outer Worlds once again. Before I start, I want to say thank you to whoever is hosting me: Overwriter, Wasteland Ruckus, PK Theater, The Great Champino, Psychosis, Angry Gorilla, Mr. Garf 1988, Gallows Adler, SMF, Twisted SMF, and Creative Dude. Thank you so much for the support. I have some time to play tonight, so I wanted to take the opportunity to actually play. So we are here, and we shall be playing. Hopefully we'll make some headway tonight. Hope that you guys are having a wonderful Saturday. It is cool. It's a time of year where you don't really feel like going out because it's cold outside. At least if you're in Montreal. So. Ooh, baby, I love the way. Anyway. Ooh, I love the rip that don't hit on me. Ooh. Alright. So where am I? What am I? Where am I? And what am I doing? I am here. The override cartridge will hand over control of the station systems to Sublight, legitimizing Lilia's claim over the salvage. HRS 1084 systems to be powered down. See if you can find a power source to get the place back up and running. And UDL guards have arrived on the station to try and take you down. You'll have to deal with them as you make your way to override terminal. Alright. So I think I was supposed to go there. Did I go here? Nope, I did not go here, apparently. No, I don't need that. That is always useful to have. Why you would have a lunch in the washroom while taking a crap is beyond me, but that's okay. And I didn't do all this. I guess I wasn't paying attention. This must be the way that I came in. No, that's not. I don't really care for this, actually. Weapon parts. Okay. How much do I have? I have plenty of space. Plenty of space. Apparently this is restricted access. Oh, I came here already. I think I read this already. Maybe not. Kimball came asking by if any of the dogs had been around. I told her what I know. It's been quiet. Just ask Alpha. She walked off with a spring in her step. Okay, weird. Then she requisitioned a UDL Electrofloor 3000 for her checkpoint and a crate of concussion mines. Guess she didn't believe me. She was preparing a war. I did read this. That's weird. That's the door. So, did I come here? Oh, shit. I did come here. Fucking idiot. Yeah, so I did come here. Well then. This is restricted access. I don't know if I can.
Boss, I think they're still alive in there.
This looks fucked up.
That's the last of them.
I just like to kick everybody's ass. Alright. Well, the board doesn't like me. I don't like the board, so fuck that shit. Know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? I could have probably done that peacefully, but I don't really care. Break down. There we go. That looks fucking scary. Never mind. Anything here? Holding tank 003 log. Subject Dr. James Guthrie. Current status alive, extremely unstable condition. Status setting active. Notes: subject will need extensive nuclein resequencing for any chance of viable extraction. I'm so sorry it ended up like this, James. We will come back for you and fix this. I swear on it. Please forgive us. Dr. Ava Chartrand and Dr. Lorelei Fall. Now, subject Dr. Charles McNulty. Current status alive, unstable condition. Status setting active. Note: subject should not be revived until a method of stabilizing his condition is found. In gratitude, Dr. Ava Chartrand, Dr. Lorelei Fall, Dr. James Guthrie, and Dr. Claire Pearsall. Alright, and there's a third one there. I thought it actually activated something, but I guess not. Subject Dr. Claire Pearsall. Current status alive, unstable condition. Status setting active. Note: subject's condition is dire. Make sure resuscitation devices are on hand upon arrival. Please hold on, Claire. We almost had it this time, I swear. We'll bring you back. With love, Eva Chartrand, Lorelei Fall, and James Guthrie. Alright, so there's nothing really here except historical things. So I guess that's fine. So that's good. Okay, so let's go up then. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. Let's see if... Oh, I came by here already. This was blocked by the other way. Ah, this is the entry. Gotcha. I'll gladly take that any day of the week. There's nothing in there, which is actually very disappointing. Alright, at least I get some... Alright, security routines. Personal terminal Chartrand E. It has been 1,217 days since your last login. Security routines. Modify systems access protocols. Insert sublight override cartridge. Systems access protocols. Transfer of administrative privileges successfully completed. Admin location groundsbreaker. Admin username SL boss A51. Okay. Return to root. Project summary. Executive Research Focus Group E177-J48. Purpose: biological hybridization and assimilation strategies. Active team members Chartrand E and Fall L. Inactive team members Guthrie, McNulty, Pearsall, and Royal. Goal: further the chimeric sciences via the targeted modification of human nucleine. Using strands obtained from Halcyon native fauna. Classification CRAP T1002, aka Raptidon. Unlocking personal quarters. Door successfully unlocked. Alright. That is good. I'm assuming... Okay, so, messages. From Redacted to Lab 1084, Subject Station Morale. It has come to my attention that a culture of distrust has soured relations between HRS 1084's research staff and security personnel. Many of you have submitted requests for early dismissal. To the research staff, the importance of your work supersedes any interpersonal conflict. To our security personnel, there will be no early dismissal. You will also notice that your employment contract has no set end date. We can enjoy a discussion of morale and its impact on success metrics once the question of humanity's place in the Halcyon colony is answered. In the meantime, Get back to work. Get off my lawn, you pesky catch. Logs. Charlie. 3 priority entries found for Chartran E. We almost lost Charlie. It was a runaway sequencing shift. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. Once it started, it kept going, spreading beyond the isolated tissue of a full-blown systemic infiltration. And he said it was like every organ was itchy. I told him would ice him, freeze him until we could work out how to reverse what had gone wrong. Every time Laura walked by me, she rubbed my shoulders and asked me to take a different reading. They didn't need to be taken. It was just to keep my mind occupied. She's been checking on me every hour since. Claire. We had to put Claire on ice today. She and the others drew straws. Claire lost. The change was slower this time. At first, the resequence stayed within normal parameters, but then it spread again, just like with Charlie. Tomorrow, I'm reaching out to my handler directly. I need some answers. I wonder how Guthrie's doing. I hear symphony music under his door. Oh, that got... Let's read the other one first. This log is being entered by Dr. Fall. I had to prescribe Dr. Chartrand enough sedatives to knock out a primal. Yesterday morning, Dr. Guthrie and I drew straws to decide which of us would be the next test subject. He pulled a short one. No new developments. After all of our sacrifices, it still feels like we're miles away from a breakthrough. Ava hasn't forgiven herself for the losses. Maybe some time away from HRS 1084 will clear her mind. The board confirmed receipt of my report and transmitted our recall notice. We're just awaiting transport. Access outbound comm transcript. Transmission begins. Chartrand E, is anyone listening to this frequency? Redacted, who is this? Chartrand E, I'm the project lead on 1084. I wanted Station 1084. You have orders to maintain wireless silence until a mission end state is achieved. Chartrand E, executive override password, antediluvian.
Job done. We can go home to the ship, right?
I guess so.
I've been missing Ada fierce. Hold on a tick. Don't we know Chartrand?
Why can't
From Cascadia?
I... this is not good. Apparently, I can't... Come on, resume. Alright, that works. Oh, there we go. Alright, skills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, no. Revert. Intimidate, I don't need. Persuade, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's apply that. Perks. One available. What should I do? Companionability cooldowns for your kills. Chance to reset companionability cooldown on other companionability. Chance to reset a companionability cooldown on each critical hit. Science weapon damage. Ranged weapon away. Sway movement penalty to accuracy. Your next attack after killing enemy is a guaranteed critical hit. Increase the armor rating and skill bonuses from any armor you wear. Sure. I'll go for that. There's no one here. Alright. So now I must go back to Lilia. Can break this down. Hello to whoever is watching the stream. Hope that you're having a wonderful evening. Hope that you're partying it up, as they say in the language. Do I need this? Pick up antibiotic cream. No, I don't. I don't need that at all. Ooh. Well, don't mind if I do. Hee-haw. Alright. So I need to get the fuck out of here. And I got to go back to Groundbreaker. And I know I will be getting shot. Alright. Alright. We made it out alive. Barely, but we made it out alive. Hope that you guys are having a wonderful Saturday evening. Partying. I'm home alone with the dog tonight, so normally I don't stream on Saturdays, but I decided, you know what, I didn't really feel like watching hockey, so I said, why not catch up on some Outer Worlds, considering I didn't play as much as I wanted to in the last few weeks. Work has been...
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
They're always...
Captain, I must say, your thrilling management of the UDL troops at HRS-1084 was masterful to, remotely keep apprised of. Welcome back, Captain. How can I...
Okay, so...
Take care.
I thought it would have been more to that. Alright, back to the Groundbreaker. So apparently... Is it on here? I don't have access to, I can't get here yet. I have to figure out a way of getting the dress for Pravati. She wants some kind of...
Destination reached. The ground.
However, I don't know if she still wants to go with... let's go back with the same people. I don't know if she wants... She's still going to want to go on a date after what I read. So I don't know. We'll see. She didn't say anything when I was reading the passages. So bow ba da 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 bow ba da 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 bow ba da bow bow. Anticleo's better than nature. I still say it sounds like freaking Star Trek Voyager. It can't be a coincidence. It sounds... It's not exactly the same, but it could be part of the song. Oh. Wanted, dead or alive, Captain Gunnar McCred for several counts of public intoxication, destruction of the Groundbreaker property, unpaid docking fees, and resisting arrest. Contact Commandant Sanita if you want any information concerning McCred's whereabouts. Failure to report a tip may result in imprisonment and a fine. Proof of kill required to collect reward. For various crimes and violations of board policy, including any of or all of the following: sedition, forgery, conspiracy, conspiracy to commit conspiracy, okay, unlicensed medical practice, destruction of board property.
I wonder what that fella did to get the board so wild at him.
He slept with somebody's wife. Watch it be something stupid like that. Beep, boop, beep, 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 boop. Alright. Let's...
C&P Borston Baked Beans. When you need to eat and run,
not much, actually. Fuck.
this is the only one.
Wait, is it here I'm supposed to be? Oh yeah, it's on top.
Hope you find some good salvage out there. Or if you can't find...
Looks like I'm working for Sublight now. Does Sublight handle any legitimate business, or is this all for a front?
That's a good question. Yes? Yes, that sounds right. I'll make sure to include that in the new employee salvage tutorial. Swell. Has anyone from HR given you the new employee talk? Here goes. Welcome to Sublight, where salvage runs thicker than blood. We're still trying out new slogans.
Got any others? Glad to be part of the family.
Sublight, because what's your alternative?
Not as catchy. That one works. Keep trying. You'll get there eventually.
Hey, that's not a bad slogan. Thanks. Glad to have you on board. We could use the help after what happened to the last contractor.
You mentioned something happened to your last contractor?
No, I didn't.
You sure did. When you told me you were grateful to have me on board.
Oh, that. Just stay on Miss Lilia's good side. Stealing office supplies is a good way to end up as salvage, if you know what I mean.
You wouldn't want that.
Knew you were a smart guy.
I should go. Alright.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
You'll also find some automech salvage awaiting new owners.
I'll have those dismantled. You can never be too careful when moving into someone else's territory. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
UDL soldiers swarmed me once I got the lights on.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that
No
out
shit,
already.
Sherlock. Rare gas in a lab was tested it on people. Can it have been a coincidence? Is there something about cloak and dagger warnings?
That's right. Up until now, I've kept you in the dark for your protection, and more importantly, mine. But I'd like to think we've earned each other's trust. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big, something none of us were meant to know.
Bad news, I take it? The truth about human tailbone? You might have my interest, now you have my attention.
Glad to know it, Captain. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
I'm guessing you have an idea. Maybe they were just hiding expensive research from pirates like Sublight?
No, they were hiding something the colony isn't ready to know. Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
Sure.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
I knew it. Aliens from other worlds been visiting Halcyon.
At least one of your crew can keep an open mind. But this isn't some Aetherwave serial millstone. This is reality.
Aliens? Aliens. Really?
I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
Damn, she's serious. Tragic, ain't it? What age does to your mental faculties?
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have
Indubitably.
questions.
A few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
When you say aliens, what are you talking about here? Enough, tell me what needs to be done. I really don't know.
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
Haven't seen any evidence of aliens. I joined Sunlight so I can do crimes. Now I must save humanity. This little green bastards must pay.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
How do you know I'm not an alien spy on a mission to silence you? Enough, tell me what needs to be done. All right.
Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I doubt you'd even realize it. Only your cells would know.
Well, that's comforting. We're coming to get you, Ilya. Enough, tell me what needs to be done. Oh, okay.
Probably nothing to worry about, as long as you don't start growing tentacles or slowing down time.
I misread that as testicles. Alright,
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
sounds messy, but I'll take the job. Murder isn't covered under the contractor employment agreement. Why does Dr. Chartrand need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness.
Okay.
Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
When did Sublight get so principled? Your concern for the fate of our species is admirable.
It's cute that you'd think that about me. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
Now it all makes sense. Sounds messy, then like the job. Murder isn't covered in a contractor. Where does Chartrand fit into alien conspiracy theory?
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab.
Where does Chartrand fit in your alien conspiracy theory?
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks, how much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
Murder isn't under my contractor employment agreement.
Just think of it as salvaging hope from the smoking wreckage of humanity.
Oh.
This is your initiation into a future with Sublight. Want a steady position in our ranks? Buy one with a bullet.
What do I get for joining up?
Well, there's your usual fee. What else do you want, a promotion? It's yours. Even better. I'll owe you one.
Need to think about this.
Don't think for too long. I want this business tidied up before anyone starts asking questions.
Thank you, Foxy. How are ya? Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's...
Somehow, I always find my way back to the Groundbreaker.
Hey, Felix. Okay, never mind. He doesn't have anything. And that's Felix, and that's Pravati.
I hope his fancy soap we got is extra strength. I'm feeling a mite right.
I'm good. Can't complain. Okay, these guys are not going to help me make a decision, so I guess...
Let me...
you wanted me to kill her and tell me about the job. Know anything about the assault cruiser Cornelius Vanderbilt?
Not as much as I'd like. The board dispatched it to Earth on a resupply mission, I think. Why?
Dr. Chardon sent a research query via the cruiser and never heard back. The board lost contact with the cruiser and may be missing entirely.
Interesting. It's possible the board wanted the cruiser to disregard ancillary tasks. But to what end? I'll have someone look into it. But for the moment, we're pissing in the wind and shooting in the dark. Considering how you get around, you'll probably find answers before I do.
You wanted someone to kill Dr. Chartrand?
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked... This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
You know, you don't put much trust, you know. I don't really trust you.
Yeah, boss?
Okay. Let's see. So, find and kill Ava Chartrand on Byzantium. So, I can actually finish both because I have to go to Byzantium anyways. So, to the Batmobile, let's go. Oh yeah, I need the elevator. Yeah, so welcome to the stream, Foxy. Sorry, I was reading a lot of text. Yeah, and thanks again for passing by yesterday and providing me some of your questions. That was really cool. I mean, I don't have a huge fan base, so I didn't expect a ton of questions either, but it was cool. And I hope I answered your question. Well, I answered it to the best of my abilities. Google Stadia is it's a shit show. I don't think it was a product that was ready, to be honest. They should have tapered expectations. But go back on the ship. Wait, why do I have... Alright, I'm hoping to do some headway tonight in this game. I've been playing for a few weeks now and playing it a couple of hours at a time, and there's 1 week I played once.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance
Sure.
on the ship.
Okay. Where I didn't find Byzantium though. So where do I go? Like, where is Byzantium? Is it on the Groundbreaker? No. No. There's no one there. Fallbrook. Yeah, there's nothing there. How the fuck do you unlock this shit? Ava Command home is on Byzantium. How much money do I have? 2,000. I still need 6,000 to like it doesn't tell me anything anywhere. Fuck. The hell? Why does it have a quest type? Okay, so this is the main one. My god, I did so many side quests. Look at that. How many did I botch? I didn't actually botch any. Go figure. I didn't botch any. But this is actually pretty confusing. Feeling constant. I have to go to Byzantium. Where do I go from this? Like, you would think there would have been a place on the map that's labeled where I could go. Okay, but if I go to here, now I have a thing on Monarch. This is very disturbing. But has not long since been abandoned. Use the system map to travel between asteroids. That's where I am. Alright, so I don't know what I'm missing, but this.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Worst. Birdie. I don't know if I missed something. Come on, you can do it. Load. So we're going to continue the main story for now, until I figure out how to get to Byzantium.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Okay, that was kind of useless. Apparently my stream is having issues. I apologize for that. It's all good, Foxy. Thanks for passing by. Thanks for the lurk. Really appreciate it. I'm fast traveling across a lot of places. I'm actually looking forward to playing the original Deus Ex for the first time. So come on, you can load. Okay.
Move
Okay,
along.
Sure. So we're in the Iconoclast area. Need to go to the second floor, right? Yeah.
A Manta Queen.
Yeah, we felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Vanoys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... let's talk later. It seems we have company. A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
Nice pitch. What do you teach?
The truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate yoke. Out here, we survive by the sheer strength of our spirit. We have no need for the endless rules and red tape of a corporate structure.
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical tape, though.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and luxury, but our generation is the foundation on which that future is built. Now, why have you come?
Hiram needs you to stop using Devil's Peak. I want to know more about your teachings. Tell me about the Iconoclasts.
I heard about you. You're trying to change the colony, right? Transform the soul and character of Halcyon.
Right you are, my boy. Soon every man, woman, and child will experience their own spiritual awakening under my guidance. The Iconoclasts are free folk. We live under our rules, motivated by our own beliefs, all petals on the same flower of enlightenment. Meanwhile, the board strangles the will of its workers. It is the penultimate exercise of a poisoned society where people are enslaved by a corporate ladder. We seek to replace their way of life with ours. Philosophism is the key to unlocking their shackles.
But it'd be dangerous to let anarchy run rampant. From what I've seen, I have to agree, anarchy would be better. Is this why the board has cordoned off Monarch?
Oh, yes. Gunships hover in our skies, ready for the day they decide to come to our doors waving banners of war. The perception of visionaries is often tainted by the lies of their oppressors. A sad state of affairs, to be sure. All right.
I want to know more about your teachings.
Awakening is available to all whose minds are ready to accept it. What would you like to know?
I hear the word eternal thrown around a lot. What is it?
The eternal. We are all part of the consciousness of the cosmos. Each of us plays a tiny role in the universe's continual journey toward understanding itself. You and I, and the rats and the mantis swarms. Divinity is in us all, and the eternal is that divinity.
Even OSI? Are their members similarly divine?
Everyone, regardless of ability to believe, is another facet of the universe contemplating its own existence.
Sure. What do you mean by awakening?
The point of no return. When your mind fully opens to the eternal truth. Every philosophist experiences it along the path to enlightenment. For many, it is the first brush with the cold of death, when they realize that all of their lives have boiled down into the single truth of that moment. Mine was witnessing my friend and colleague transform into the very evil we sought to combat. Now he runs MSI, just like the overlords before him.
So Sanjar betrayed you, you turned to religion, and now here we are? But his workers enjoy much more freedom than those on the board. I've brushed with death, but I don't believe any of this.
Their leashes may be longer, but their collars are just as tight.
Do you believe in a creator?
Not in the sense of a single entity, fashioning the universe as a whittler fashions a flute. The universe came into being over time, organically, naturally, and without purpose. In that sense, I suppose you could say that, in the interest of finding its purpose, the universe itself created all living things.
Whoa. I think I just felt my brain kick into a higher gear. Is this what you folks call enlightenment?
If it were only that easy, my delightfully eager friend. You've taken but one step on our long and arduous, but ultimately fulfilling, path toward the eternal truth. Go ahead. All right.
I've heard people mention an Amber Heights massacre. What happened?
I'm sorry. As long as it's been, I'd still rather not speak of it. That was a painful day for us all.
I can only imagine. Sorry I asked. Why? Did you have family there?
All people are part of the Philosophist family. I've come to accept that, along with the additional weight of their deaths. Why have you come?
I have some questions for you.
All right.
Okay.
Why have you come?
Hiram needs you to stop using Devil's Peak.
Stop? No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people.
Your broadcasts aren't working. Nobody's listening. You really think the board's going to let its citizens listen to your propaganda? Do it, or I'll force you to.
I realize the board has blockaded our efforts, but Devil's Peak is an interplanetary radio tower. Surely somebody is listening. Surely?
I've been around the colony. I've never heard it. It's not that it's not getting out. It's that people who hear it don't care. You're only transmitting on a single radio frequency, and very few people can receive it.
Excuse me. I'm from Edgewater on Terra 2. If you'll pardon my saying, nobody I know's ever heard of you.
All the more reason to double down on our efforts.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower.
Hold on, you're saying you want to print propaganda in their magazines? I need someone to go. Yeah, okay.
Some of us actually read those periodicals, boss. Gotta be acquainted with the enemy's propaganda and what all.
Hey, you got to stay well informed, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I just gotta have my tossball
course.
coverage.
You see, citizens of Halcyon are glued to their periodicals. Even I find myself occasionally distracted by their positively shameful quality of editing and unacceptable disregard for grammatical structure. My literary prowess will hook them, and the eternal truth will reel them in. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like one of Sanjar's fishermen.
Alright, I'll help. You're starting to sound like a bitter writer. I'll need some time to consider attack. There's too much work.
I may have worked in the presses once, but the bitterness of being slave to their abhorrent rules has long since vanished. All right, almost vanished. Can you believe they don't put a comma after the final item in a series? Bastards.
They don't? That does it. I'll help.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
MSI supplies you?
One of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.
Where is this supplier?
She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
Huxley, the runner from the northern ruins. I helped her get out of there.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so tone deaf.
Alright, I'll be back.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage. Nice day, huh? For Monarch, anyway. Hey. What? Sorry. Long day.
Alright, so... time to get the hell out of here. Let's save the game, because I don't know where I'm going. And let's go to the journal. Let's go to the map. Go to the journal here. And let's wait for a loading screen until the cows come home. Raptidon head anatomy. It's cool they have all this, but I find the number of aliens a little bit disappointing, actually. I'll go there. So I actually have to follow the road. So time to kill some marauders and some... At least I'm going in the right place. Yeah, I'm heading in the right place. Alright.
That's the last of them.
I don't know why I changed. This is empty because I already came here. Alright. So they repopulated some parts. The game seems to stutter in these open worlds. When I'm in an area, like when I'm not in the open world, it seems to run a little bit smoother. Like now, you see it's slightly stuttering when I'm walking. I'm assuming it's I have to follow. Yeah, so.
Here we go.
That's one down! Make you
Don't mess with us.
Well, that was quick. Alright. I'll take that ammo. Any day of the week. Okay, that's empty. Anything on the guy that I killed? Nope. Alright. is it the other guy that I killed? No, there's nothing here. Alright. On the road again. I'm hunting marauders on the road again. Do 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 do. What is this place? Not very clear. My doors are sealed. So I guess I have to go all around now. No, there's actually no way of getting. It's behind these fucking. It's behind. There is a road that gets there, but I missed it. Is it this road? Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't know where the fuck I'm going, so I apologize whoever is watching. I have to go there. I'm going further away. I don't understand why. My CPU is jumping like there's no tomorrow. Maybe that's why my computer, my stream is stuttering a little bit. Okay, I have to go around this area. Alright. I was thinking there was maybe a... Oh, at least there's something here. I'll take the cartridge. Cartridges are always good. This guy has nothing. What's in here? What's this? Looks weird. It looks like it doesn't fit. Where is... Yeah, I'm going way away from where I'm supposed to go. God damn it. I do not know where I'm supposed to go. It's like behind this rock, but I can't... There's nothing behind this. Oh, maybe there is. Alright, let's sell all our junk. Alright, let's sell. Sell that, sell that, sell that. That's a science thing, so I'm gonna keep it. Oh, it's worth a shit ton. Because I want to open up Byzantium, and I can get that by going back to the Groundbreaker. Stealing is not an answer. Stealing is the question. The answer is yes. Unauthorized use of this item by any person without security. Okay, this is gonna take forever. Everything must go. Sold 10,000 bits worth of items to vendors. I want to go down to 200. Anything is... Come on. Actually, I don't need that one as well. 8,000, yay! Right, let's see if we can go through here. Looks like I'm going the right way. So, this looks like a good place to start. I don't know, the sky is supposed to look like that. It looks like pixelated. Alright.
Hey, I know you. Boss says you've been real helpful, like. But, we got this handled. We appreciate but do not require your assistance. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
What's going on here?
We're fixing a leaky generator. What's it to you?
I'm supposed to meet someone here, that's what. What's wrong with the generator?
What are you, a safety inspector? It's busted, pumping out gas. It ain't safe.
Thanks for the warning. You're standing around this fence, though. Shouldn't you be fixing it?
Oh, whoops. I'll get right on that, boss. Hope this ain't in my performance review.
Let me handle this, and I'll give you a credit for when I report Catherine.
I don't know what your angle is, but... all right. Be sure to tell her how hard it was to fix the generator. You know, after you're done fixing it.
Okay. Well, that was a non-violent way of going in.
Too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello?
Relax, Sublight Squad is gone. Do you have a moment to talk about your salvation through the Order of Scientific Inquiry? Carlotta, is that you?
Relax. I've been cooped up in here for almost 2 days. Who are you, anyway?
I'm Corporate Gamer. Graham sent me to collect supplies.
Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
No, technically these are still legal. So I will take them. What else is around here? Sure. Okay. Alright, let's talk to her.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
Why is Sanjar banning you from working with the Iconoclasts?
You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested.
Why have you been helping Graham?
It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the Iconoclasts for doing it.
Where will they get their supplies now?
Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered? I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
All right. Let's go back here. We shall go and we shall give back the stuff. Yeah, this game is really, it's really a hog when you're going into the world and it's building the world as you're walking around. It does seem that at least for the original Xbox, it seems to chug along. It's not as reliable. Alright, Graham it is. Fuck.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
Got your rollers. The rest of your account went to food and medicine.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
She isn't. Sanjar has declared a stop sale on goods to the iconoclasts. Got bad news. Sanjar made it illegal to sell it to you guys. I don't know what you did to piss him off, but Sanjar isn't selling to you anymore.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
Time to fix up the printing press then?
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press, one of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Nuys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Nuys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
Is a printing press really worth all these people's lives? There's gotta be a better way to get your message out.
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
Spreading the word has the priority number 1. Has to be the priority number 1. Otherwise, how can this movement grow? You could have sent them after backing Zora up, right? Do you ever stop bickering?
Exactly. I'm glad you see the truth of the matter, Captain.
I'm sure the dead understand, right? Look, if the Van Nuys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need
Sure
them.
thing, but I'll do everything I can. Alright. So let's go and fix the printing press. Boy. Boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy. Apparently I've already gone there. That's nice. The advantage of walking around aimlessly and getting to a destination. Then after that you get to choose where to go with fast travel. The disadvantage of fast travel is voila. You have a loading screen that lasts forever.
Heard something. Who's there?
Heard something.
Here we go. Almost too soon.
That's for Graham, asshole!
Talk to me.
Hope you're here to help. We only got so many bullets left, and I ain't keen on using one on you.
Graham sent me. I'm here to secure the printing press. If you guys are going after the printing press, then yeah, I'm here to help. Zora sent me to look for you guys. Once I get you out safe, I'll see about the press. I'm here to secure a printing press, but that can't wait. Let me get it out of here. If you guys are going after the printing press, then yeah, I'm here to help.
Thanks, but I ain't sure the mission is worth it.
You keep spewing that sulfur, I'm liable to leave you to the rafts. What my well-meaning idiot of a brother intends to say is, we appreciate the assist.
Get back to Amber Heights. I'll take it from here.
Would that we could. We ain't leaving our men behind, and they ain't moving on their own. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
Any idea where he went?
Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
Got it. I'll see if I can find him.
Okay, here we go! Got him, boss!
Everyone all right?
Well, I am. Alright, so I gotta go to the settlement first and see where the medic is. So let's explore a little bit.
Here we go!
Okay. Well, that was exciting. Alright, so that is one thing. Okay, so is there anything really good, well salvageable here? Guess not. Is that the guy? Nope. Maybe it is. Is there anything here? Yes, there is. There's nothing in here. A big box and there's nothing. That's okay. Well, it is what it is. Now I have to go in here. Ah, fuck. He's dead. Anything worth here? Nope. All right. Sorry for that. So I will go back to the guys and tell them they can go. Then I'm going to go back to the printing press.
Any luck out there?
I found your trauma kit. Your medic is dead.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Alright. Repair the printing press. It's impossible one dies like this. What am I to know? I know nothing. Alright, let's go in. I'm sure there are people waiting for us, ready to kick our ass. But I'm gonna be ready. Ah, boy. I already came here and killed everyone, didn't I? Well, that's gonna be easy. Yeah, I did come here. So, and I already cleared everything, pretty sure. Or almost anything. That's nice.
Oh, I wish I could do that.
You can, young one. Alright, shipment status, UDL masks. UDL Mark IV. Security masks are meant for use in in-crowd dispersal scenarios. They are not appropriate for a workplace environment. Your purchase request has been denied. From Bolshov to UDL accounts receivable. To whom it may concern. I was talking to one of our guards and he isn't having trouble breathing at all. In fact, none of the guards have had asthma attacks from the air here. We believe it is because of the gas masks. I've attached a purchase request for safety equipment for the rest of us. Sincerely, Darlene Bolshov. Mrs. Bolshov, focus testing indicates that the air quality on Terra 1 does not warrant the use of olfactory filters or any other scent-blocking equipment. Your purchase request for something to deal with the stink of sulfur is denied. To whom it may concern, my boss is using olfactory filters to ward off the stench of sulfur from the law-forsaken planet. I've attached a purchase request for a number of filters so that the rest of us don't have to suffer. Whoops. UDL to Bolshov. Mrs. Bolshov, according to the manufacturer, your current rollers are capable of retaining efficiency in all environments. We have no evidence to support your claim that the rollers are degrading because of this shit air. Fucking air. Fucking. Actually, there's more stars than that. Bolshov to UDL. They aren't lasting as long because of the sulfur in this fucking air. We need new parts before the ones you've got break. Mrs. Bolshov, our records indicate that your facility is not due for replacement parts for another 5 months. We will send new parts, including rollers, when that time comes. From Bolshov, to whom it may concern, the rollers in our printing press facility are degraded and will break soon. I've attached a purchase order for new ones. Alright. That's, oh, more funky stuff. To whom, no, final notice, C. Shuster. To whom it may concern, I, Caden Shuster, do hereby declare my official resignation. Delivery services to the Terra 1 printing facility number OD-2214 shall cease forthwith. During my tenure of service, I have made numerous complaints regarding the hazards of working on the law-forsaken rock, including but not limited to, number 1, the infestation of unknown insects in my sinus cavities, resulting in weeks of unpaid leave. Number 2, the as yet unreimbursed loss of several articles of clothing due to the acidic properties of the local atmosphere. Number 3, the constant, unrelenting aggression for local wildlife. Number 4, a persistent itching and coughing malady in my lungs, likely due to breathing in trace amounts of sulfur. Number 5, equally persistent indigestion, a symptom of an overall nutritional problem stemming from the fact that I am in fact allergic to fish, which is the main diet provided to service workers based in Stellar Bay. I have received the following responses to these complaints, all of which I deem unacceptable. Number 1, At my resulting loss of olfactory senses, I was deemed, quote, lucky to no longer suffer the stench of fish and sulfur. Number 2, my wardrobe was replaced with uniforms out of Stellar Bay, which suffered the exact same degradation, and I was thus no better off. Number 3, at my insistence, I was awarded the services of a local hunter, one N. Ramnarim Wentworth, who spent the entire service call inebriated and offending my sensibilities with off-color language. Number 4, after a thorough medical examination, I was found to be in working health, which was deemed more fortunate than many. Number 5, at my insistence that the additional dietary needs be offered, I was instead awarded extra supplies of toilet paper. After this latest response, I hereby tell whoever is reading this to go hang themselves, and that your replacement rollers, ink carts, belting, bindings, keys, stamps, lubricants, and whatever else is in the infernal boxes can all be found rotting in the wilderness. Good day to you, sir. Sincerely, Caden Shuster. Well, that was a nice going away present. Oh, this is to go outside. So that's not what I want to do. I want to go up. I'm surprised I didn't go through here, though. It's possible I missed it. I have a tendency of doing that, but... yeah, so I already came here. Install rollers. Alright, return to Graham. Yay! Alright, let's go back to the outside world. Welcome from the other side. Do 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 do. Oh boy. Hey, the Montreal Canadiens are winning 2-0. Will that hold? I'm not holding my breath. Ha 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 ha. Map. Go back here. Let's go back here. Go back to Graham and say, hey, buddy. What up, Buttercup? Here's your stuff. All right. It purifies life. Na 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 na. Life is life. Na 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 na.
Gonna need to buy myself an entire Rizzo plant after all this.
If you'll just listen...
No! No more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
Well, if there are gunships, they sure didn't stop me from landing here.
They are armed all the same. All they need is a good reason, and war is one such reason.
Okay, well, the printing press is all yours.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanoys?
Yes, the Vanoys are on their way back.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak. From the pits of our eternal souls. Thank you, Captain. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
You want a word. Okay, where is the clinic? Oh, that is the clinic. Current patients: Ezekiel Manti infested, tried antibioticals, no effect. Alcohol poisoning, no effect. Acid trip, no effect. Current status no longer with us. Ronnie fractured ankle. Current status splinted, reset, recovering. Ivers, multiple bullet wounds, chest, arm, right, and right leg as well. Current status no longer bleeding out, but a couple of shells still remain. Recovery unlikely. Nilsson, acid burns, face, hand left, arm left. Current status, ointments, gauze, a lot of booze. Don't get undressed when you're in the hospital. All right. Come on.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
Fella came through Edgewater once, mentioned something to my dad about pirates wiping out a town. You mean this is the same place?
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rap nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
A random door code doesn't sound useful. The Amber Heights gate?
Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain, all that blood is on their hands.
Interesting. Why are we keeping this to ourselves?
Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. The massacre hit him pretty hard. You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end.
A random door doesn't sound useful.
I know it's a long shot, but if we miss something there, if you can get into that station, maybe we can get some answers.
I don't get what's so important about this. Do you have bigger problems?
I surely do, but it's not far. And if they died in there, they died with their munitions. We'll need them. Besides, if it's filled with valuables from the aristocrats who lived here, we can pawn them off on Sublight and get ourselves ahead on our food budget.
Yeah, she's thinking ahead. Okay, go to the relay station, see if it goes. Anything else?
Just a warning. The area is infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war.
Right, I'm on it.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Sure thing. Alright, waiting time again. Waiting time. Waiting for screens to load when the game is waiting to load. Loading times. Oh shit. Yeah, it's true. That's not what I want. So it's here. So this is the closest place, so I guess I can go here. My lurks, bang bang bang. My lurks, boom boom boom. It's not the worst unless it's the worst. Ha 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 ha. Well, that's closer than I thought. Well then. Although it does sound fucking nasty though.
I've been waiting for this! Got it, boss!
That was fun.
Can we do that again? Plasma weakness. Getting burned too many times has made you susceptible to plasma damage. Effects: plasma damage received plus 25. Reward perk: nope. I really don't care for that, really, to be honest. But alright, let's see if there's anything here worth a hoot. I just I think I already came here. I don't think there's anything else here, really. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, and I couldn't get in. Alright, let's search some stuff.
Left hands, Cap.
Hey, money, money, money. I want to go back to the Groundbreaker soon. I'm at 15,000. I'm stealing all the ammo that she could potentially get, which is sucky, but it is what it is. I'm being greedy as a motherfucker. Hemlock's eye pad. The eye patch is comfortable, stylish. Okay, sure. As long as it gets me money, I don't give a shit. You weren't kidding, yeah? There's a fucking shit ton of shit here. She had a good eye. That Nora. Hey, Coin-Op, how's it going? Oh, no problem, my pleasure. I'm probably going to be doing more of them. I'm not super popular, so I don't get a ton of questions, but it was appreciated, and I really like the fact that you asked the question, so it's really cool. This. Oh my god, there's fucking so much stuff in here. God dang. One here. everything. Okay. I didn't do this, though. Message. Work order. Status report number 1. Recording engineer Welkowicz. Tunnels are in, cables are laid. Devil's Peak is receiving, but we're waiting on signal confirmation from the outposts. The whole place stinks of sulfur. We should have brought masks. I'm sure I heard something in the caverns beneath the tower. Something living there. Here's hoping we don't unsettle it. Or else that place ain't gonna be safe for our cable guys. We've got signal from Ember Heights, Stellar Bay, and Cascadia. Still waiting on word from the Bayside Terrace and Aurora Ridge. I ought note that I was right about these caverns. They ain't safe. Some kind of, hell, I don't know. A big thing with claws. I ain't an animal scientist. Can't wait to get the hell out of this rock. Hope that you're enjoying your Saturday night. Closure of work order. It should be noted that lead engineer Franklin Welkowicz has perished due to a workplace accident involving hostile wildlife in the Devil's Peak Caverns. It should be further noted that Mr. Welkowitz's complaints regarding the dangers of Terra 1 wildlife have been redacted. So the guy died by what he complained about, but redacting that part. No bureaucracy whatsoever. Halcyon Referendum number 207, Terra 1 Hazard Clause. Halcyon Holdings Corporate Board. Public Notice 117 on the issuing of a hazard clause for Terra 1. This notice, issued on January 12, 2343, serves as a public denouncement of Terra 1 as a feasible workplace environment. Due to the hostile and aggressive nature of the wildlife, as well as the unsustainability of the natural flora for use in human consumption, the Halcyon Holdings Corporate Board has officially enacted a hazard clause covering the entirety of Terra 1. After an evacuation period of no more than 6 months, Terra 1 will officially be considered illegal territory. I read this already. Manual log entry. Gonna die for the damn fool errand, I know it. He said Amber Heights was gonna have more bits than we can spend, but those suited morons up and spent it all out for us. Books and vases and pretty shit. You can't eat a fucking book. Look at us now. Of all the closets to coop up in and lick our wounds, we had to choose the one that's set to lock itself up. Feel like a marauder digging at the walls like this. But we gotta get out before we starve. It ain't possible, but Nelson over there's trying to keep our spirits up, and I don't got the energy to fight him on it. Screw that Bryant fella. Eyes bigger than a fucking stomach. Sure. Okay. Let's go back. Alright. Time to go back to talk to Nora. Man, there's a lot of fucking side quests in this game. God damn it. I thought Fallout was bad. I could easily see how people, especially if you read a lot of stuff, like I'm doing, I can easily see how you could spend like 60 hours playing this game. It's pretty nuts. Go back to Nora. She looks busy.
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
I found a box of data cartridges.
Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... a letter. Wait, this is from Graham.
Fuck.
Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes.
He caused the attack. He must have needed to take out the executives.
And their families. And all the hired help. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live?
I always figured Mr. Bryant for a man of character. In the end, though, he was just another name on a long list of frauds.
Yeah. He had us all fooled. Now I've got to sort out how to break it to the rest of my people. Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out.
Yay, leveled up again. Woot woot. Cool beans. Alright, I said the next time that I would do this. There we go. Oh, Felix and Pravati. They get a code. Duration of status effects inflicted upon companions. Heal to 25% health when downed. Damage to corporate military. Ranged weapon reload speed. Sure. And how about her? There we go. Cool. Alright. Let me see if I can get back. So what's the next thing in my journal? There's this one. I have to go to Byzantium, and then there's this. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go back to my ship. And I'm gonna go back to... and see if I can still get... I don't remember if I can still get that... that mission. For whatever reason, Byzantium does not unlock. I don't know what I'm missing. It's a place on some planet, and I have 2 missions now that I need to go there. One of them is seems to be a side. It's a side mission, and the other one is to help Pravati with her date. Because she's like Loon Lai, she finds her very hot, and she wants to look pretty, pretty, pretty. So, where's my ship? I guess I would have to go through here, though. Yeah. Okay. I'll go back and speak to the guy. So I can finish this part of the main mission. I don't know what I'm going to be playing tomorrow night for my retro stream. Because I'm debating to play the original Deus Ex, the original PC version from 2000, on Sundays, which would take forever, or wait to play that when I'm done this game and play it over the holidays.
If you're living up in a tower on a place called Devil's Peak, you might be some type of serial villain.
Very true.
I wonder how they punch a signal through the gas giant's magnetic field. Can't be easy.
Alright, clear this place up. Hey, Rush, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Been a while. Although it's true, you gave me a host the other day, so come on. My CPU seems to go nuts when I'm in the open air. Oh, sweet. Well, welcome aboard. So what are you programming? What language? I'm pretty good. Pretty good. I'm chilling out. It's a surprise stream. Normally I don't stream on Saturdays, but My wife is, oh, sweet, Python. A language that is both functional and sequential. Oh, sweet. What, if you don't mind me asking, what are you planning to do? Like, what's the point of the script? Okay, where do I go? Oh, sweet. I know sometimes some people are very touchy about their scripts, and I used to be an ex-programmer, so. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I used to be a programmer, and I kind of, not that I left that, like, I love programming for myself, but the thing with, so this is my take on it. So schools now, they start with Java because it's object-oriented, it's standard, it's very popular, and I completely understand that. However, the thing about Java is that it's very slow. It's a slow programming language, and with reason. You have to understand where the actual programming language starts from. Okay, where the fuck do I go up? I guess, is there an elevator? Like, I have to go up. Like, literally up. Okay. I went through this already. There's nothing there. That's one of the reasons. So, one of the reasons it's very slow. It's not low level, and JVM is one of the reasons. I don't think it's the only reason, but it is one of the reasons. But the advantage of Java is that it's platform agnostic. You can run Java on any. You can run it on Linux, Windows, whatever. It has its advantages. However, you're not going to program a game. You're not going to program a game in Java, for example, in most cases, because it's way too slow. You're going to program it in C for the tools. Where the fuck is the elevator to go up? Am I that fucking stupid? Map. There's a thing here, right? Yeah, so I have to go all the way to the end. Oh, fuck me. C sharp, yes. But C is still the closest language to machine language without actually being machine language. You had Fortran for the longest time, but C is a pretty big standard. The thing with C is that it's a sequential language. It's not a procedural language, so it's not object-oriented. You have to create your own functions. There's nothing that comes with it. There are open source libraries now that you can get, but it's not, it's one of those, it's a very lightweight. What the fuck? I guess I have to go up. That was stupid. So yeah, it's slow. And if I remember correctly, and you can research this, but I'm running by memory now. I believe Java was written to run appliances when it first got conceived. And a lot of people that work in more efficient programming languages like Python, like C, they don't like Java at all. They think Java is super heavy, and C sharp essentially is the Microsoft version of Java. Essentially that's what it really is. What is this? I already went through this. Alright. Oh, that's still up. Nothing in the bin. Must have cleaned this guy out. Yeah. Must have cleared this guy out. Yeah. I remember coming up here. Oh boy. It is. That's what it is essentially. It's the same programming language. Okay. I guess I.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
MSI and the Iconoclasts are no longer transmitting. Is the data ready?
Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
You don't want to know the details. Blood everywhere, bodies all over the place. Ugliest job we ever done.
Is that so?
Does it matter? I hope both the MSI and Iconoclast got what they wanted.
I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and impossible to please. But it matters not how you fixed my problem, only that you did. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Phineas doesn't trust many people. How did he hook up with you?
You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Fine, tell me how to fix it.
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
How fun.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Sure.
You got a second?
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. Makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
Is this about Graham Brant?
At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
Don't go looking for role models, Felix. You're just asking to be lied to. Graham's a piece of trash.
That's putting it kindly, boss. Graham's worse than trash. He's a traitor. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Never.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Alright, let's go back down. Yes, to go back, so my knowledge of programming is a bit dated. I haven't really actively programmed in about 10 years now. No, maybe 8 years. But at the end of the day, the programming languages haven't really. There's new programming languages that popped out here or there, and I'm sure they're fine. But I'm not a huge programmer, so. Where the fuck do you get out of here? There we go. And yeah, so Java is a great teaching tool. If you want to learn how object-oriented languages work, I find Java is probably better than, probably does a better job than C++, for example. Oh, that's fine. That's great. I used to do that too. I used to make websites and stuff like that, and PHP and stuff like that. I used to have my own servers, and there's no point of running your own server anymore. It's cheaper just to get a service, get a server service, and then just go. And they maintain it for you. So, where am I going? relay's on top. How the fuck do I get on top? Oh, this is how I got out. Did I go out the wrong way? This would suck if that would be the case. Alright. We'll see where we go. Yeah, usually most programmers, and I find that's a bit of a shame nowadays. Nobody kind of knows every programming language. They kind of know their own specialty. And companies have followed suit where they hire specialists for that particular programming job. But there's a thing about knowing different programming languages, because there's some programming languages will work for one thing and not work for, especially if you work in the corporate world. But the bigger the company, the less chance you have to change anything, right? So it's actually told me to get out of here, so I don't know how I'm supposed to get to the... Ah, boy. So yeah. And PHP as well, PHP became a victim of its own success. And a lot of people poo-pooed the ideas for a long time, you know, because Perl is not super easy to program for. Hey, that's how you learn, man. You learn by experience. It may take you a little bit longer, but at the end it'll be more beneficial for you, you know. And going back to PHP, PHP became a victim of its own success. There's a lot of things that it does for you automatically, but because of that, you kind of lose a bit of that security. How the fuck do I go on top? Like, I don't know. Like, there's no ladder here. But yeah, so this is how you go up to that final level, but how the hell do you go? Is there a ladder on the side somewhere? No, there isn't. I do not know where you're supposed to fucking go. It's right fucking here. I can point to it. But apparently I can't get to it. I'm being stupid, aren't I? Why? I want to look. It points to out here. If I go in here, is it going to point me back out? Probably will. Yes. And Perl, because you actually program the security, a lot of the security by yourself. Yeah, but that's the thing about PHP. It's up and down, up and down, up and down. I used to like it at the beginning. Prior to PHP 4, there was a lot of flaws, but it was more light. I have to go back out. I don't know how to get to the fucking relay station. I don't know. The map is not indicating to me where I'm supposed to fucking go. That is annoying as fuck. And I used to love... the problem is I had to make a choice at one point. Yes. I think the last... It was 7 point something. 7.4, I think, the last time I really delved into PHP. I haven't really touched it since, but it is... Okay, how the fuck do you go up there? There's a thing there. Yeah, hello.
All's quiet again.
Thanks for the easy payday.
Only good marauder is a dead or dying one.
Hire you.
Slick work in there.
Okay, sure. Okay, I don't know what the fuck I am doing. Sorry for the horrible experience right now. Oh yeah, and Foxy, if you are watching, or still lurking, I wrote one. I continued my series on my top Twitch gaming channels, and you are the next on the list. I wrote one about you. I've been following Foxy for a good year now, and I always come back to him. I haven't unfollowed him or anything. He's always entertaining, and he's a good streamer. So, there we go. How the fuck do I get up there? I don't know. I'm gonna try one more thing. If it doesn't work, well then, screw you! Hello to whoever is watching the stream. Hope that you're having a wonderful evening. Wonderful Saturday. We are playing the Outer Worlds. I am not making any headway right now because I am stuck at a stupid freaking place. Trying to find the antenna. And I don't know where to fucking go. No, that's going down. I want to go up. No, I want to go up.
June Leia like a casserole, right? Everyone likes a casserole. I mean, I don't really, but I don't count. No, cakes. Cakes I like. Gosh, I hope she likes them too. Yeah? I mean, what do you need? Captain? Mr. Sir?
I don't want her heading. They're actually fun banter. So, I'm going to leave it the way it is. Alright, so... this is how you get out. This is just another... apparently I never came here. That's fine. So there's a thing over here. I have to go up. Go up, up, up. And... what should be like in here? Just being stupid. Oh, look at that. It's up there. Let's see if I can. Let's see if it's in there. It doesn't. It's so stupid. It doesn't tell you how to really go, which door you should be taking. And I'm stupid, and I'm too stupid that I didn't realize you can just go. And for those keeping score, the Montreal Canadiens are up 4-0 against the New York Rangers. The one night I don't watch them. So I think that I should just stop watching them. Because when I do, they lose. Lessons learned. So out of Rush, from all your DVD... I know I'm actually interrupting your programming. But from all the programming language that you've tried and you've worked with, what's your favorite? Is there anything up there? Ooh. Toys. Okay. Flamethrower. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck anybody would want a flamethrower unless you need it later on in the game. But... oh, I haven't heard of Symphony. Then again, like I said, I'm completely like out of touch with a lot of new programming things, so... you know, I used a few PHP frameworks and they used to suck. The closest thing I've used... the only thing I really use that's PHP oriented is WordPress. Recently. So.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. tower.
Well, you're welcome too. Happily. I won't bother you again.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. Take care out there.
Boss, you seeing this?
Whoa.
Black holes. Did you see that?
Whose ship was that?
Looked like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me.
Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that?
Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
With PHP 7, I had done websites. So I remember I had done, I had a project that had to do Perl, and I had to emulate what PHP was doing for one of my classes at one point. And I basically used PHP for I did some for databasing as a front end for databases, like creating a front end and having PHP in the background. And for websites as well, mostly websites. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Will someone explain what's going on? Ah, it's a reunion group hug. Oh, really? Okay. Well.
Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons.
Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Surely we can talk this over.
Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons.
We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module.
Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Yeah, so Java is a great language to learn, but it does a lot of stuff that you take for granted now. It does a lot. It does the garbage collection. It does a lot of things that you take for granted is done automatically, and I think that's what's lost in today's day and age. You don't, and I'm going to be dating myself. I've been, when I first started, it was Quick Basic, and you programmed in C as well. And the difference between starting with those languages and then moving on to Java is you learn the basics, you suffer through those, and you appreciate it later on. Students, for the most part, will learn something like Java nowadays because you don't have to do memory management for the most part unless you're in gaming. You don't have to take, RAM is insanely high right now. Disk space is not something that, it's not a luxury anymore. It comes with every where the fuck am I supposed to go? Retrieve the gunship target module. Reach a ship and take they could stick blah, blah, blah. See where the ship lands. Okay. Alright, I guess we're continuing with this. Okay, so that's a good way. That's a good approach, and I commend your professor for that, because a lot of students don't realize that. When I used to first program, where did I go down? When I first learned Java and stuff like that, it didn't really, and And another project that I had, which was another way of doing emulation, was... No, why the fuck did I do that? I wasn't... No. 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 So, it gives me the freaking part, but it tells me to go walking that way. Okay, well. I'm gonna have to go up, go out, and see. Can I go this way? I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Or if I can actually continue here. Nope. Looks like a blockade. Well, that's not going to work. It tells me where the thing, but it doesn't tell me where the map is. You cannot fast travel near hostiles. Oh, there's hostiles? Fuck, there's hostiles. Yeah, I'm burning. Go fuck yourself.
That's the last of them.
Well, at least that was that. I'm actually the last here in Montreal. When I did so here in Montreal, you have college, which is essentially.
Here we go.
You can either do pre-university courses, which is like the first year of university.
Let's go.
Oh, that was nice. I thought I was going to be able to continue. I guess not. For fuck's sake. Alright. I'm going to have to fight a lot of these fucking things. Yeah, C++ is close. It's an object-oriented programming language, but it's older. But I do appreciate C++ a lot more than Java because you can do a lot. And then ideally you should learn C, C++, and then I guess C#, but it has nothing to do with C. It's just the it's just the Microsoft version of. Where the fuck am I going? I'm going nowhere at this point. I'm going back to. I was going back to my fucking. Okay. Let's see if we can go back here. No, there's nothing. Fuck. I have to go back down here. Okay, well, it's time to stop running, and but again, my ideas are pretty outdated. I do have buddies that have continued on playing with Java, or they work in gaming companies, so it's C++ and those programming languages, or they work in startups and companies that use different programming languages.
Good thing I got my hiking boots on. They're actually the same as my ass-kicking boots. I can't afford another pair.
We ought to camp out here tonight, you know? Make a little fire, sing songs.
Sing Kumbaya. Yeah, so I'm really not in touch with a lot of that stuff anymore. I used to be really cool, really in the know about like what to use and what not to use. Fuck, I have to go all around, I guess. Like, how? Well, that's useless. I can go through here, can I? I'll try. But yeah, essentially, I'm not as you know, project oriented or programming oriented as I used to. But I love programming, especially for myself. The problem I always had in programming is that If they don't see me, I don't care. When I used to do interviews, yes, but what garbage collection can be as well is cleaning up memory when it's not used anymore. In C, you kind of have to do that yourself. You have to kind of clear out the registers yourself. I guess I'm just walking around here. And I hear a lot of buzzing, but yeah, if they don't fucking hear me... Oh, these are marauders. So I will have to... Give me a second.
Here we go.
All right. The fuck was this guy? Oh, maybe this guy. 960. I'll take it, just in case. Probably worth some mad shit. Bit cartridge, always good to have. Provided he's gonna take a little bit of a time to heal. Let's open that.
All the rest.
How much money do I have? 16,000. Holy shit. I'm rolling in dough, my friends. I am rolling. Yeah, so when I used to go and... sorry, I kind of went off a tangent, which I normally do. When I used to do... So when I got out of university, I applied to quite a few gaming companies. Warner Brothers, Bethesda, and a couple of smaller ones. And the issue I had... Oh, come on, really? How the fuck am I supposed to get there? Oh, fuck's sake. Like, how am I supposed to get over there? There's no platform. So I have to find a way of getting there. Ah, fuck. Alright. Let's look at the map. Doesn't actually tell you where the fucking thing is, though, which pisses me off. Oh, it does tell you. It's over there. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm just gonna fucking travel here. God damn it. Seriously. Anyways, again, I got sidetracked, I apologize. So when I used to go and do those exams, usually what they used to tell you is they used to sit you in a room, get Eclipse, and give you a bunch of scenarios, like 10 scenarios, and you have to program them. The problem with me, you know, you have some people that are really good in programming and they can just go from the top of their head. Not to toot my own horn, I was always a decent programmer, but I'm not a guy they can put under pressure. You know what? I'll do your task and I'll take the time that I need to do to get to that task and finish it. I'll take, 10 hours where normally it would take 6 hours for somebody or whatever. I'll do the necessary work to get there, but I'm going to get there, I'm slower. And I'm not good under pressure. To be honest, I'm really, really not good under pressure. So when I started doing interviews, I was like, oh fuck, are you kidding me? Like 3 hours in a room and to frickin' program. So I told myself I would just program for myself, and for a long time I used to do freelance work. My actual last programming job was doing programming apps for Android and for iPhone. And that was an experience that I like. I actually didn't mind programming for that because I do like Objective-C. It reminds me a bit of Lisp. I already came through here and I already killed these motherfuckers. Do I have to kill them again? Fuck's sake. So I was never really good in their interviews, and that's what I didn't like about doing programming. So I'm more now. I help people integrate to where I work. I hit you in the groin, bro. I hope so, because I don't want to go through that again. Yeah, so for interviews, I never was really good at that. Really, really bad at that. So. I don't like the sounds of this. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, fuck.
I've been waiting for this! Nobody messes with you, boss!
You ugly motherfucker. You ugly motherfucker. Alright. How much ammo do I have left? I have a ton. So yeah, that's my story about interviews. I suck at interviews. I always have, and I always will. And I don't think a lot of people like the interview process of any kind, but I'm just not... I'm so not into that whole thing. And the times I did the best is when I knew it wasn't a kind of an interview. It was an interview, but like they were meeting me knowing that I would get hired because they came to get me.
Everyone all right?
I'm hoping. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so this is the ship. At least I think so. How the fuck do I get there? Well, clearly not from here. Guess I get it from here. Okay. I had a telephone interview my university placement year, and I turned each question into a conversation about programming concepts that were cool. Yeah, it's fine as long as you. It depends who you get as an interviewer. Oh fuck! Come on.
Okay, here we go! Nobody messes with you, boss! Get off! Get off!
Oh, I was in the fucking acid. That's fine. Corrosive weakness. Suffering too many yeah, whatever. B. Let me save, because I haven't saved in quite a fucking long time. There's nothing here. I didn't really do anything. I just killed some animals. They're gonna give me some hide or whatever, so... Alright. We are... Frame rate sucks here. Boy. One of the questions was, how do you describe yourself in 3 words? It's such a shit question. Well, you know what I've even learned with the years?
You go on ahead. I'll just wait.
Where
Yep. We'll be keeping watch here.
there's a way of asking a question. So one of the questions I always used to hate getting asked is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I know what they're trying to see, what they're trying to ask about that. But what I want to know, usually how you could rephrase that is, if we hire for this position, what would be the, what would be the next stepping stone for you? What would you like to be? Instead of telling somebody a hard time grade, like in 5 years, where do you see yourself? I don't see myself anywhere, really, right? So that's a legitimate question. Yeah, let's kind of go back to this, all right? Eject Captain Mansu's key. Captain Mansu's captain key is active, but his life signs are no longer detected on the bridge. Logging flight hours while not present for duty is a violation of UDL policy. Run diagnostics. This MK4 gunship's operational parameters have exceeded acceptable damage ranges. The cost of any repairs necessary at the nearest UDL repair facility would be averaged against the crew. Yeah. That's a good answer. View logs. Captain log, November 12th, 2354. CE saying something about spare regulator bypass something something. Chikushu, I'm turning this thing toward the groundbreaker, firing up the engines and retiring. Better to be arrested than lose power and drift out into space. I just hope this old bird can handle one last trip. F you, buddy. There's your 3 words. F you. Captain's log, December 21st, 2354. How in this law-forsaken colony is it so impossible to requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking at me to order yet another damn thing, and I can't even get a response from corporate. Nice. Say it in 3 words. Workhorse. You got a word left over. I'm efficient. Bam! What you look out for a programmer. Bazinga. Oh, that's pretty cool. Good job, Rush. I like that one. I have to admit I like that one. Captain's log, January 3rd, 2355. Another day, another ship lands on Terra 1 and we can't shoot them down. That makes... I've lost count. What's the point of being out here if we can't get some backup? Alright.
Alright, listen up.
Anything here? No? Alright. Oh, that one's dead. I don't know why he hasn't have anything on him, but... Alright, Rush, have a good one. Thanks for passing by. I really appreciate the conversation. Have a good one. While I continue to play this little thing called The Outer Worlds. Well, that was, there's really nothing here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do first. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna give the module to Sanjar because Graham is a piece of shit. Granted, Sanjar, I'm sure he's not a great angel himself, but where's my ship? I don't actually know where my ship is. Go to Stellar Bay. Where is my ship? How did I get here? Meadows Peak, Fallbrook, Stellar Bay. I need to go to Stellar Bay. Oh, Stellar Bay. There we go. I don't have to fast travel. I mean, I don't need to take my ship. Ba, 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 ba. Hope that you guys are having a wonderful evening. Thank you for watching. Whoever is watching, thank you for watching my stream on this Saturday night. I'm glad that you are. As I was telling you before, Montreal Canadiens were winning 4-0. It's 4-3 for Montreal. So we let them get back into the game, which sucks bulls. You know what I mean? Like big fat bulls, you know? Big humongous bulls. Ba, da, 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 da. What a bad second period. Holy shit. Alright, let's give it to Sanjar.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch.
I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Could you agree to a truce with the Iconoclasts?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together. Nonsense! I value original thought. That's what makes MSI different, after all. Excellent! At last, we have what we need.
I wouldn't get excited just yet, sir. It looks like the Iconoclasts followed you. I have word they're gathering in the ruins outside of town.
What now?
I'm afraid we've got to fight them. They'd knock our walls down trying to get that module. It looks like this means war.
Alright, finally, I've been itching for a good fight.
Ooh, I just got goosebumps. You really know how to sell that, don't you? Maybe you could, teach me how you do that.
Sir, I doubt this is the time.
Right. I'll lock the south gate to keep them out. You'll have to approach from the north. Good luck.
Alright. Let's go in a fight, buddies. Before I do that, though, map. Where is there a... That's here. Going in the right direction? Yes. It's inside this facility. Or this thing. Oh, yeah, it is here.
Smells like rat in here.
Sure.
Oh, it does work.
Where's the,
I bought some musk from Sebastian to cover up the saltiness.
Did I miss it? No, it's here. Alright. Repair. Alright, Tinker. Oh fuck. I have to keep my this I never use. Whisper Quiet Muzzler. Yeah, I have that. That's already installed. No, it's fine. That's fine. Alright. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just go fight. Let's go fight some motherfucking monsters. You know what I mean? Actually, it's not monsters this time. I run pretty well with a gun. I have to admit. The Iconoclasts are going to fucking kick my ass. J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. 8 cash now. 877 cash now. I don't know why that song's... Every time I see Wentworth, that's what I think of. It's amazingly stupid, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Actually pick up anything from the other one. Oh well. It is what it is.
All right, here we go.
Nice one.
Right. Arms building key. Alright, sure. Alright.
Eyes up!
I'm taking some.
Good job, Cap!
She's outside.
Down they go!
Alright. I beat the Iconoclasts. Yeah, I'm fine. Pick up what I can. Alright. That's that. So now we have to go down that way. So apparently I won the Battle of Stellar Bay. I have a feeling I'm not going to be welcomed very nicely. So let's see what we have here. Seems like the theme song to what's one of those shows? It's one of those cop shows, not Law and Order. They're gonna make the fight scenes at least a little bit more. No, I got 45. I got 45 achievements. 45 point achievements tonight. 3 achievements. I got the Monarch Abides, Pirate Radio, and Everything Must Go, which is cool. I don't aim to get all the fucking achievements, because if I do, I'm fucking. Alright, let's go see Sanjar.
You're back. And in one piece. Does this mean I mean we won?
We did indeed, sir.
I can't believe it. Not that I'm really surprised, but, well, maybe a little. You did it. I mean, we did it.
I hope you use this opportunity to make the most of things for Monarch.
Oh, I certainly will. Between our reinstatement on the board and the gain of this ship, we'll usher in a new age of prosperity for the people of Monarch.
I'm right glad to hear it, Mr. Sanjar. Folks around here could use a good turn.
I haven't hit the end game yet,
And
so
perhaps in time, I can use my position on the board to turn things around for the rest of Halcyon.
how's it going, Keybone Sorry about that. Keybone Master. Hope that you're having a wonderful evening tonight. No, I haven't played the end yet. I'm still playing through it for the first time, so. They would certainly use someone with your eye for detail.
You really mean that? That's the nicest. Celia, put that down in today's minutes.
Already done, sir.
Anyhow, thank you. And good luck to you.
Wait, I wanted to talk to you about something else.
What can I do for you?
How are things going in Stellar Bay these days?
Quite well, actually. It's astounding how much our quality of life has improved without Graham's lunatics breathing down our necks. Our residents are reporting increased productivity during their shifts and improved satisfaction in their leisure time. And since we're back in the board's good graces, we've got real growth prospects to look forward to.
I met Grim, landing pad guard.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
He did a bang-up job.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
You don't get anything for this. That's so stupid. So I did that for nothing. Okay. Alright. Let's get this party started. I want to go back to the ship to go back to the Groundbreaker. Corporate impersonators make a mockery of our values. Monarch Stellar Industries sinks to a new low. An affront to us all. Surprisingly, that poster looks very Nazi-like. It looks very Wolfenstein-ish. Oh geez, I thought the game had like died. Let me save because it looked like it was frozen there. All right. Why do I have to go back to Fallbrook? You have relayed the promised data back to Phineas. Travel to his lab and speak to him to discuss the next steps. But where's my ship? I actually don't know where my ship is. Oh, it is in Fallout. Because I talked there. Silly me. Just stupids. Have you played the game, Keybone? If you're still here, K-Bone. The master of the K-Bone. The man, the legend, the gamer. The enemy seeks to destroy our way of life. Pristine 16. All right. Bo.
Want to make a run with me to Stellar Bay? Boss lady.
Said you docked 3 days ago?
Like, hello. Yeah, I did. Who do you think you are? Like, oh my god. O-M, like, J. Alright, let's see if we can make it back to the Groundbreaker. Welcome to whoever is watching the stream. Hope that you're having a wonderful evening, a wonderful Saturday. I have streaming for about 3 hours now.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Alright, sure. We're supposed to go to Phineas's lab, but I don't want to. I want to go on the Groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
I'm starting to get like, I want to get through the side quests so that I can go and finish the main quest. I'm hoping to finish the game this week. So we'll see how that goes. I just want to go back here for one simple reason, and I want to see if I can unlock something. Because Byzantium still hasn't been unlocked on my... And apparently you kind of have to find it, and I'm not sure how, so I'm trying to see if I can go back here.
Hey boss, you need a tour guide? I've seen all 12 episodes of Terror.
It's almost time for today. Well, ain't that peachy? You enjoy that stamp, you understand? And don't you dare use it responsibly. Anything else?
Oh, I'm good.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Nice one.
A sprat. I don't know what a sprat is, but hey, whatever.
Still getting.
Okay, this guy has nothing to offer. I don't think I got the seal, but I don't think I need it. Yeah, whatever. I don't know how to unlock Byzantium, and apparently it's hard to... The game doesn't explicitly tell you where it is, and there's only a few ways you can get it, but I thought I did both ways, and I just don't see where it is. And I have 2 side missions that I need to complete in order to get to that. Like, in order to finish them, I need to get to Byzantium, and yeah, it's not anywhere. And I'm pretty sure it's on HS, the planet HS something 1084, whatever it is. So, we'll see how that goes.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Yeah, I'm happy for you.
Captain, I hope you made the right decision by siding with MSI. Welcome back. I request...
Headway, Roseway. This one's still empty. This is still locked. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be on here, but it doesn't tell you. So even if I do this and I change... No, that's not what I wanted. That's not even what I wanted. There we go. Even though I change my mission to this, Eva's Chartrand's home is on Byzantium. It's not here. So I don't understand why when you give a mission, you don't unlock the section, the area, which is a little bit of a shame. But anyways, we're gonna go back to. Oh, come on! I pressed the wrong button again. I took Ellie. What?
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab. Please avoid damaging yourself or others while you're out.
Oh, no, I didn't take Italy. Felix. Oh, no, okay. It's because I can give points to other players. Alright. It's me being stupid. Very, very stupid. Stupid to the point of stupidity. That's me. 12th power energy field, whitening, and dispensing. Okay, that's still this. It's the same thing as last time. Rocks. No. We'll need more security. It's an impressive ship, I have to admit. It's a nice, nice architecture. Apparently I left all the doors open before when I left.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I went behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Just tell me what to do. What's so important about these chemicals?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
So what was that about Minister Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
Alright, just tell me what to do.
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Anything I should know about Carmen Imagawa?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Actually, there was something else I wanted to talk to you about.
Of course. What's on your mind?
No, that's not what I want. Oh, okay. Go back to the ship. Hey, I finally get to Byzantium. I unlocked the dock. Go fucking figure. So I can do a couple of missions now. Yes! Booyah, booyah, booyah. Booyah, booyah, booyah. Can't you see? Demon and hypnotize me. Man, it looks like a good game. 5-4 Montreal Canadiens in the third period. They just exchanged goals.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Yes, now I can go.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
So now...
Can we talk? Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
What's that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Funny, you don't strike me as a type who keeps in touch.
Which brings us to where we are today. Several messages and a few years late. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
And now just want to catch up with them.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see why you can't see them when it's convenient. I'm proud of you, Ellie. Of course you should reconnect with your parents.
Reconnect is a strong word. And, I was thinking you'd come too.
What? You want me to meet your parents?
Because it would be fun.
Hello, Mia. What's it really about?
It's, well, they know me as Marilyn the surgeon. They don't know Ellie the pirate Sawbones. But you're authentic rabble. True riffraff. When they see you, they'll get it. I only wish I could pull it off as well.
Alright, I'll go.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one. You're the boss. Anything else?
I'll take what you got. I'll take it you've got something to say about Harlow.
What did I tell you? His down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it.
It's hard to know who to trust.
Take a page out of my rule book. Don't trust anyone. Then it's easy.
DTA. Just because Harlow turned out to be a crooked doesn't mean everyone's like that.
Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn? People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion.
Amen to that. You can live your life thinking the worst of everyone. You can't live your life thinking the worst of everyone.
Sure I can. In fact, I bet you I live a lot longer.
Maybe you're right. I'd rather try something better. Ever consider that looking out for others can be in your best interest?
I'm warning you, that reverse psychology stuff doesn't work on me.
Even you never really go it alone. You usually throw your lot in with the crew.
Sure do. And unlike you, Captain, the rest of us don't get a big fancy room with wall-to-wall windows. But let's forget about that, please. Anyway, you really want to tell me you're helping the scientist because you think he'll save the colony?
As a matter of fact, I am.
And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy must be bigger than I'd thought. Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else?
You have something to say chasing down the Menthol soccer sign? Blah, blah, blah.
I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
Why do you say that?
Ever notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he calls in? He's asking a lot, Captain. Makes me wonder what your angle is.
Phineas is trying to do good for the colony. I want to help. I don't know. I've just been going wrong. Been going along with him for now.
Fair enough. But you should know he's not the only game in town. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
Might as well aim high.
Exactly. You seem to have a good head on your shoulders, so I probably don't need to tell you this, but look out for yourself. No one else out here will.
That's a very good piece of advice.
Don't mention it. Just speaking from experience. Anything else?
If we're going to work together, I'd like to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
What's a zero-G cocktail?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not.
Inventive. I like it.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Do you have much experience contracting out with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
Whoa. What's that supposed to mean? You weren't joking about being a pirate.
What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the ammo belt? I had it custom made.
Wait, you want to look like a pirate? Your casual outlook on legality.
Gotta figure out how to work that into my aesthetic. Maybe a pair of earrings? I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
That sounds reasonable.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long. No complaints.
What can you tell me about Byzantium?
It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced.
Why did you leave?
The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them.
It's called society.
Call it what you want, it sucks. I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first.
So you had to deal with red tape. What of it?
That's no way to live. People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony.
I need to lay the land. I need the lay of the land. Anything I should know?
Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile.
Why not?
People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly.
I must have been interesting growing up here.
Interesting like a colonoscopy.
Wow, okay.
I trained as a surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it.
Sounds like there's a but to the story.
Lots of them, unfortunately. I even sculpted a few. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else.
Enough about Byzantium.
That's what I've been.
I like Felix behind for this one. The soundtrack makes you want to fall asleep. That's what makes the loading times even longer. It's not that it's bad, it's just it's so soothing. Alright, let's save this game.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Yeah, Phineas send me.
No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
Let's get this over with. You have information for me? The Phoenix?
Yeah, that's my code name for, you know, our mutual friend.
What's your code name?
Oh, I'm Golden Eagle.
Of course you are. Do I have a code name?
Yeah. I named you Cuckoo.
Okay. Enough of this. Seriously?
It makes sense if you think about it, because I didn't know who you were, and old Earth cuckoos would routinely trick other birds into feeding them.
Whatever, just give me the information I came for.
Does this mean I'm supposed to have one too? Fine, but make it a really good one.
Let's go with Rufus Hummingbird.
Forget it. Codenames are for amateurs anyway.
Too late. I've already marked it off. Can't just go reassigning codenames.
Oh, can I be chicken? Because chickens will adopt any critter's baby and keep them warm.
You sure you don't want to be Raven or Sparrowhawk?
Aw.
Okay. Chicken it is. Anyway,
All right.
You're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
There's got to be a way to catch the minister someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Can't you get me into the minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay, so what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
How exactly did you get involved in all this anyway?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
When they die off, it's a sign that something's wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you? And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Seems pretty... That's not right.
I mean, there's a shredder at the bottom of the box, so I don't know what you'd expect to happen. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it, and since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place. At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
No, that's how things are in Halcyon, in case you didn't notice. If you ask me, suggestion box was pretty useless to begin with.
I don't know how else people are supposed to complain about things they can't change, but that's not the point. The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Looks like I've got work to do.
Good luck, Cuckoo.
All right. Okay. All right, let's do this. Alright, well, let's go back to character. Let's go back to skills. Okay. Perk. Okay, Tinker. I don't have enough money. Alright. Alright, Byzantium it is. Here we go.
All my hard work's finally paid off.
Can you believe I'm retiring? Lucky me.
The law's really looking out for me.
The law's really looking out for me.
The law's really looking out for me.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
So what if those MSI suits needed on Monarch this whole time? I could do it. Easy.
Okay.
All my hard work's fine.
The law is...
It feels like I've been waiting in...
Can you believe I'm retiring?
Can you believe I'm... I wonder...
Can you believe...
I wonder if I'll get to meet Chairman
Okay.
Rockwell.
Apparently there's none. Oh boy. Alright. Where the fuck am I supposed to go?
So what if all those MSI suits made...
Our UDL security attendant is always the best.
Something on your mind?
Let's see what happens if I kill him.
All together! Done!
There we go. I know it wasn't going to go very well, but hey, I was taking a chance. Oh boy. Alright. Alright.
What? I don't want any trouble out of you.
Alright, so let's see. How the fuck do we... This retirees... I never even thought of taking that door. Well then. How fucking far up are they?
Why can't something
Anti-Cleo's antibiotic. Take comfort in knowing that anything
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous? Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
I like where this is going. Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying.
There's those street smarts. Just the right amount of rough around the edges. Next time, we'll have you say that over the rim of a Trippistout. Product placement, baby. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
No.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm gonna take good care of you. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Just tell me what... I don't want this shit. That looks like a mall.
Is that supposed to be a model of the system? Not super accurate.
I once treated a lady who got her hand caught in the gears. Maybe
That's
it was more worried
closed.
about her rings than her fingers.
I have to go up.
I've always loved that
You, with the hips. Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my
Sure.
dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
You can tell me about all that by the way I'm standing. You can tell that. You can tell all that by the way I'm standing.
Your walk, your posture, the cut of your clothes. You carry yourself with the bearing of a noble, but you dress like a barbarian. How deliciously outre. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
Okay, are you trying to sell me something?
I'm an artist, darling, not a tweed merchant. I don't sell things. I pollinate the world with art. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
Sure. Sounds like fun. Count me in.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me.
Oh there, cowboy. What's the benefit of seeing me wear it? An excuse to admire my looks, huh? I can't blame you. I'm not in such...
Trust me, darling. I've been at this business a lot longer than you. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers.
Alright,
None of that
Coin Off, have a good
garbage
one.
spacer's
Thanks for passing
choice
by.
pills. You
I'm
have
about
the
to stop
bearing and
anyways.
demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job. Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
My engineer is going on a date, and she needs to need a fine outfit.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word, such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense, you're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There. Love. That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious. All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you. Darling, do... as you wish.
Alright, so I have to come back. And I will come back another night. I don't want to do this mission. I'm done for the night. So I want to say thank you to whoever... I want to see if it actually loads. Whoops. If it actually loads properly. I want to thank everyone that passed by the stream tonight. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Before I go, I wanted to say thank you to whoever hosted me. Overrider, Wasteland Ruckus, PK Theater, The Great Champino, Psychosis, Angry Gorilla, Mr. Garf 1988, Gallows Adler, SMF, Twisted SMF, Creative Dude, Foxy Loxy, The Nixter 15, and Dan Etienne. Thank you so much for the hosts. Rush DVD, K-Bone Master, Coin Op. Thank you for passing by and spending some time, and Foxy as well. You guys rock. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Well, while I will be streaming something retro. I don't know what yet, but I will be streaming something retro tomorrow. So, alright guys, have a wonderful one, and I shall see you next time. Ciao.